I've been thinking of ending things. That's what Mike had told me, sitting on the corner of a Trader Joe's on a freezing December evening. Moments earlier, I had felt my feet almost involuntarily lead me to his side. It was as if I could see a literal cloud of heaviness sitting upon his shoulders. 20 minutes must have passed as we talked of the paradox of beauty in a broken world, of his challenging experience living on the streets, and as we even prayed together that he might have better days ahead. The conversation ended with joyful laughter as Mike expressed his gratitude that someone might take the time to remind him of the beauty of life. You see, it doesn't often require much sacrifice to change a life, to love people well, and to make a lasting difference. It simply requires the willingness to be interrupted. Is there a story of your own in which someone chose to serve and show you kindness? Or perhaps where you felt the urge to give time and effort to change a life? These stories have resounding impact, and I wonder what it would look like if we as a society committed our lives to becoming catalysts and creators of more of these stories. Hi, I'm Isabella Morrill, and I have the honor of sharing the simple life lesson I've been learning over the past 4 years. The lesson is this: to serve people is the greatest calling for us as humans, far beyond our roles as employees or entrepreneurs. Our careers can be conduits, but how are we using what we've been given and what we've accomplished for the good of others? I would argue that we all want to make a difference with our lives. In a war-torn world brimming with injustice and brokenness, it is so easy to become paralyzed by the enormity of it all. But the power we have to change things is not really in our future careers, but rather in 24 hours. In other words, how can we serve others in a day? How can we put the needs of others ahead of our own agendas? Author Daniel Nayeri came to the States as a refugee from Iran when he was a young boy. After enduring years of violent bullying and mistreatment because of his different ethnicity, culture, and class, he wrote the following statement: "Suddenly, evil isn't punching people or even hating them. Suddenly, it's all the stuff you've left undone, all the kindness you could have given, all the excuses you gave instead." I have often walked past people like Mike, knowing I had the ability to be interrupted, but choosing my own comfort and needs above those of others. Every so often I see him sitting there outside Trader Joe's, and every time he expresses gratitude for an interaction that cost me nothing but 20 minutes. I have learned that life is infinitely more beautiful when we intentionally choose to live it for others. In fact, there is extensive research that shows that people who live a lifestyle of serving others experience less depression, better health, and even a longer life expectancy. But more important than any personal benefits, considering others more important than ourselves, I believe, is the key to a better future. Think of the past 24 hours. What opportunities did you have to serve someone? Was there kindness left undone? Think of your next 24 hours. Is there change you have the power to catalyze by simply being willing to be interrupted? Is there someone like Mike in your life that needs to be reminded of beauty? Join me in this journey to change the world 24 hours at a time. Thank you.